masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Yo, welcome back. How are you guys doing? I hope you are good. This is the Hungary Ring. We're driving as Jorge Russell. We're sat in P3. Let's go and do these 5 laps. As always, 5 laps to show you what the setup is like. Setup then at the end. And we'll go from there. See if I can't get Carlos Sainz at the turn 1. It's going to be a bit of a send. It's going to be a hell of a send, in fact. And that's me in the rears. I think if Sainz was to get past me, I'm not going to lie, the Hungary Ring isn't one of my favourite circuits, and I do tend to stay away from it if I possibly can. But that was me basing it all on as he's trying to overtake me. That was a hell of an overtake, to be fair. Obviously these cars are absolutely rapid at the start of the race. It's my own fault, I should have cut him off better. Tyre temperatures are a major issue around here though. It's so bad. They might not look like it now because we've done nearly a full lap, but as it progresses the lap, I mean, the more punishment on the car is unreal. I'm glad that little bump has gone. See, this is what happens when they don't get their battery assistance. They just seem to stop like dead corner, mid corner, which is so frustrating. Oh, that was close. It's messed me right up now though, because I was right up his backside. And if I hadn't have pulled out there, I would have gone straight in the back of him. I was going to try to line up our overtaking into turn 1. We'll see, it might still be on. Might have to keep my battery though and wait until we've got a bit of assistance from the DRS, because they seem to just fly out of this corner where obviously you have to take care of getting the traction down.
Sainz is the fastest man on track right now. He's just posted the quickest lap of the race.
So obviously DRS is enabled. We'll get him next time round. As you can see already, the rears are showing signs of getting very hot. And you know, I've done 3 laps. Surprised the engine is hot as well. I keep making mistakes. This is allowing Sainz off the hook. Maybe I can still catch him. There's a bit of battery to just reel him in a little bit. Make sure we're in this DRS. And I just got absolutely blast my battery. Oh, I must have had a fastest lap somewhere.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
That's it now for Carlos Sainz, he should be done. I should be able to hold him off. Keep that little 20% battery now until the last lap. And then yeah. Obviously his quick fire rounds, you know, I am concerned about those tyre temperatures, although this is only 5 laps, so you have to be aware that, you know, I'm not a madman. I would not absolutely stay away from the soft tyres in the actual race itself. No way would I bolt on a set of softs unless obviously there was a last 5 lap safety car. But yeah, safety car and better this fastest lap. I thought that was the last lap, but yeah, 18.7. It's not that good. It's not that great, to be fair. Could be better. Should be around the low 18s, especially on a set of softs. Although they have done 4 laps. How that was in the track limits, I don't know. Still taking that corner in 4th gear, should take it in 3rd really. Doing a little bit of lift off, but then obviously you can see the temperatures then are not liking it at all. Especially that rear left. Seem to lose a lot of surface temperature as well, very quickly as well. But the car skyrockets. But that is a Hungaroring. Setups next. Hope it helps. Remember to do that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the whole team at Mercedes. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I really feel the track layout, combined with the track temperatures we saw today, suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So, the Hungaroring setup then. Here we go. I've gone with 47-44 on the rear. For those of you who like to run a traditional setup, you could do 44 on the front and 47 on the rear. I chose to go this way because I find it need a little bit more turn in. I'll be honest straight off the bat, Hungaroring is not a favoured circuit of mine. The tyres, they overheat constantly, and yeah, it's just a bit of a nightmare. I can never seem to get everything working. However, I'm basing all these opinions on 2022 game. To drive it in 2023 is far better. However, the overheating of the tyres is still the same. You have to really be careful, and we'll see that when we go on to the tyre pressures. But 47-44 on the wings. Transmission, I've gone with 55-50. You can go down as low as 50 or as high as 60 if you like, but I go smack bang in the middle. Obviously, this is a base setup. You guys need to make this setup your own. Suspension geometry, we know the drill by now. It's right, left. Suspension. And here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Usually I'd say I'm a front end type of guy. You want more on the front suspension, less on the rear, more on the front anti-roll bar and less on the rear, and then vice versa. But what I am noticing is when you run such a high front suspension, the rear, a high front suspension and a high front anti-roll bar, the rear of the car seems extremely loose. And whilst that is good for racing, it can be really off-putting, and I'm finding that I am wheel spinning a lot. So the way I set up these cars is to have obviously a high front end suspension, a low rear suspension, and when it comes to roll bars, rather than it being high on the front and low on the rear, I swap it. So the rear end feels more stable to drive, and that is what I've done here. The reason being, I think it might be turn 4, turn 5 maybe. It's the uphill left-hander where you can cut the curb, or you have to cut the curb to you know, but then you need to stop from going over the white lines on the right-hand side. I was finding that the car was seeming to pitch, and when you hit that crest on the hill, on the sausage curb kind of thing, the back end of the car was sliding, and when I was trying to correct it, the front was pendulum in quite a bit. So I've gone with a more stable rear. Then I've gone with a bit of a rear, a higher ride height, obviously, again for that very curb, with 38 and 42. Obviously, if you find that the car is still not high enough, increase it by, you know, take it to 40 and then 44 and try it that way. On the brakes, again, this only applies for you guys who run ABS off. If you're running ABS on, this doesn't matter. But again, I'm finding I was locking up into turn 1, locking the rears, and yeah, it was causing me some difficulty. So I've gone with 100 pressure and then 57 bias. Might even take that down or up in a race. Probably up more than anything, because turn 1 is quite tricky. And then onto tyres, and again, this is where the Hungary becomes difficult. Like Monaco, I'm assuming Singapore is going to be the same, but these small tight circuits where the car doesn't seem to get a rest, where it's like one turn to another turn to another turn, very minimal straights, the tyres overheat, they get no chance to cool down, not really. So I've gone with the lowest tyre pressures that I possibly can, and the fact that this is a left-hand circuit than a right, this is what I've gone with. So I've gone with 22.2 on the front right, 20 the lowest on the front left, 20.4 on the right rear, and then lowest on the left, and that is a Hungary setup. As I said at the start, I'm not a great fan, but it is what it is. I hope the setup helps. If the setup doesn't help, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. I will try and get a workaround. Remember to do all that good stuff. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It will really help me out, guys. And yeah, just please help a brother out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace.